So I remember growing up in the early 2000s, Sum 41 and Blink-182 were always associated with each other. Did you guys actually have a relationship? Did you guys know each other?
We met them pretty early on, and they took us on tour a little bit on All Killer. But yeah, I mean, we've known them probably since 2000. We even recording All Killer, they came through Toronto, and Jerry Finn, because he was our producer and produced their album, we went to the show, and I think that was maybe one of the first times we met them. So yeah, I mean, we've played a lot together, and we met them, it's probably been 20 years ago now.
Any funny stories with the band?
Nothing crazy, but they're just really, I mean, especially, Mark and Tom, they're just hilarious guys. They're constantly funny. Like, that's, Travis is cool too. Like, Travis used to come to shows of ours on Half Hour Power in Pomona, California at this place called the Glass House. And he would come and bring us like famous Stars and Straps stuff. And
cool.
Yeah, and that was when no one knew who we were. He had just heard about us and came to the show to check it out and brought us all these clothes.
Hey guys, so just to expand on something Cone mentioned, the man who produced Sum 41's debut studio record was Jerry Finn. Jerry Finn is often considered one of the greatest pop-punk producers of all time, having produced albums by Blink-182, Sum 41, Green Day, and more. Sum 41 recorded All Killer No Filler with Jerry Finn from parts of September 2000 until March of 2001. Blink-182 recorded Take Off Your Pants and Jacket with Jerry Finn from parts of January until March of 2001. So in other words, in March of 2001, Jerry Finn finished producing two of the most iconic pop-punk albums in history. All Killer No Filler was released on May 8, 2001, and Take Off Your Pants and Jacket was released on June 12, 2001. Sadly, in July 2008, Jerry Finn suffered an intracerebral hemorrhage followed by a major heart attack. He was taken off life support on August 9th and never regained consciousness, eventually passing away on August 21st, 2008. He was only 39. Gone too soon, but his memory lives on through the music he produced. Growing up in the early 2000s, Sum 41 was one of the first bands I really got into, especially being from Toronto, which is essentially Sum 41's hometown. At the time, I remember Blink-182 and Sum 41 were always associated with each other, by the music press and by fans. So, for me personally, getting to speak with Cone, I thought it was pretty cool to hear from him that there actually is an official connection between the two bands, so to speak, seeing how Jerry Finn worked with both of them. It is also interesting to note, in my opinion, how although the two bands both came up in the pop-punk scene, they've since gone in very different directions. Sum 41 has always incorporated heavier elements into their music, but especially with their last couple of releases, they've really gone farther and farther into the hard rock alternate metal universe, whereas Blink-182 has gone much more into a pop music direction. I'm not endorsing or criticizing either band for their musical evolutions. I just think it's an interesting point that these two bands, two of the most iconic pop-punk bands in history, sound not much at all like each other anymore, at least in terms of their new releases. As a matter of fact, I actually asked Cone if Sum 41 would ever release a full-out metal album. This is what he had to say. One of the things that struck me at the concert you guys had in the summer is how heavy a lot of the sounds from Order and Decline are, right? And I find that 13 Voices and Order and Decline are your heaviest records since Chuck.
Yeah.
Is that because Brown's sound got back in the band? Like, what motivated you guys to get more heavy?
I think we were just going that way. Like, Scream Bloody Murder was kind of heavy as well in 2011, and Dave wasn't a part of that. I think it's just it was going that way. Like, after we did Chuck, and then we kind of went back to like popular music with Underclass, I think we realized that was kind of like the turning point moment for our band, where we realized what we really wanted to do going forward, because we did Chuck, which was heavy, then we kind of went back to like the All Killer sound, and we're like, after that we're like, well, you know what, I kind of prefer the heavy maybe, and I think that's where we're going.
Do you think you'd ever make like a full out metal record? Is that in the cards?
I think the latest album, Order and Decline, is probably almost there. Like, it's got a lot of metal on it. I don't know if we just go full metal, but I mean, I think there's always going to be tidbits of like thrash metal and metal in Sum 41. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe for more. Everything on my channel is 100% original. I'm the one conducting all the interviews and editing all the videos together. So if you like my work and you want to support me, the best way to do so is simply to subscribe. Thanks for watching.
thanks for watching. My name is Daniel Sarkissian. I'm an independent filmmaker from Toronto.